Alright guys, so this video right here is going to show you how you can find, mail, and call 100 driving for dollars leads with $150 or less budget, guys. So these are the strategies that I use myself every time that I personally go out and driving for dollars, and this is how I train my house hunters to go out all.
I want it all, expensive trip, exotic cars. When I took that loss.
Also, guys, so here we go. Preparation. Here's what you're going to actually need, guys. So you're going to need a cell phone, obviously, with internet access and the ability to download apps. That's key. You're going to want to get a map of the area, or you're going to want to utilize Google Maps. And then most importantly on this list right here is that you're going to want to know what your buyers are looking for, what areas your buyers are looking for properties in, guys. You don't want to just go find any properties or just go drive in any areas. And then you're also going to want to have pencil and paper or driving for dollars app, so you can write down all of these properties as you're riding past them. And then you're going to want to have another person with you to get out of the car and to watch for traffic. Okay, so like the getting out the car is optional, only if you all actually need to. So execution, guys, here's what you're actually gonna do. So here's how to get started. So you're gonna go driving when it's actually bright outside. Make sure it's bright, make sure that there's some light out so you can actually see the properties. Try not to drive too slow if you're in dangerous neighborhoods, guys. You gotta be careful. So if you driving through the hood, don't be driving real slow. People may think you're trying to do a drive-by on them or something. You may, get into some serious situations, and you don't want that drama. You hear me? All right. So, and then also try to only drive in those neighborhoods that your buyers are buying in, like I said before in the last slide. And then make sure that you drive on the inside streets. Don't just drive on the main streets. Actually turn off of the main streets and drive actually within the neighborhood, not on the outskirts. And make sure when you're driving around, guys, that you obey all the traffic laws and wear your seatbelt. You don't want to be driving for dollars for the police, guys, and coming up with a whole bunch of citations. All right. So, and then when you're out, guys, here's what you're going to be looking for. And comment any other ideas down below that I don't have written here also. So you're going to be looking for boarded up windows, broken windows, newspapers piling up, the mail's overflowing out of the mailbox. You've got abandoned cars. The garbage is overflowing. You've got super tall grass and weeds. You got code enforcement signs on the front door. The inside looks empty, just completely empty all the time. No one's ever there, and the lights are always off. And just in general, guys, deferred maintenance. Like the place looks run down, it's got broken shingles or gutters hanging off, stuff like that, guys. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for these diamonds in the rough, guys, not just any random place. And then, guys, you're going to be writing those property addresses down as you ride down the street. You want to bypass any blocks with too many vacant properties. So I would say like a maximum amount of vacant properties on that block should be about 3, depending on how long that block is. So bypass any ones that have more than 3 vacant properties, because you really want to be looking for properties on blocks that someone would want to move in. Okay. So when you're doing this driving for dollars, get out of the car and knock on some of the neighbors' doors. The neighbors will be more than willing to give you a lot of information about that property, because they want to get that ugly property off of their block. It's bringing down their property's value, and they would love to give you some information to contact the owner of the place, who they most likely know because they live next door to them, and get that property out of the community pretty much, so someone can buy it and actually live there versus it being vacant. Okay, and then when you go out and drive, guys, don't just drive for dollars. Go driving for buyers. So you want to look for development opportunities, like people who are developing places already, and you're going to talk to their contractors, like the head foreman there. Usually that's the person who owns the place. You're going to be asking them, are they looking for any more properties in the area? You want to try to build that rapport with them. Let them know what you do and what you can provide for them, just like if you were reaching out to any other cash buyer. And then you also want to be very strategic when you go out, so you can cover an entire decent sized area utilizing your Google map or actual physical map, guys. So then following up, guys, it's following up. Here's what, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to show you how to get 100 leads. And like, you're going to be able to call them, mail them, and find them, guys. So that's the find them part. This is how you actually call them and mail them, guys. Okay, so here's how to follow up. You're going to be inputting those leads into a Google Sheets, onto Google Sheets, guys. So you're going to go to sheets.google.com, and you're going to have a spreadsheet there, and you're going to enter each one of your addresses into this spreadsheet. Once you do that, you can go ahead and send that spreadsheet off to your skip tracer using a Fiverr consultant, or you can do the skip tracing yourself. So it depends on how you want to do it. It'll maybe take you about 90 minutes, maybe about 2 hours to do it yourself for 100 leads, or you could send it off to a skip tracer and save that time and just spend some money instead. Okay. So that's up to you. And then once you get that skip tracing back, once you're done skip tracing, now you can send some direct mail to those people on that list. Okay. And then, like, how I would send the direct mail is that I would print out a piece of paper. Okay. So like each person that I mail, I would put a picture on my Word document on the top left hand side. I would put my logo on the top. I would have a catchy headline there, and then I would put the picture in line with text, so the text wraps around my picture. Okay, and then I'll fold that up, and I'm gonna put it into my I'm gonna put that into my envelope. And then I'm going to also put a business card in that envelope as well. And that's what you call lumpy mail. That gets almost a 100% open rate. And I talked about that in one of my previous videos as well. So go check that out. And then what you also going to want to do, guys, once you send off that direct mail, is that you're going to start calling these leads, cold calling them. And you're going to be asking them simply, are they interested in selling their homes? You're going to be trying to get some offers on the properties. You want to be setting up appointments to go see these places, pretty much. And once you go to the place and you see that it's a viable deal, and you run the numbers using some of the other strategies that I have for you all on my channel, then you'll just be following up with potential buyers after you make contact with those sellers, guys. So it's really, really simple. All right. So the total cost for this entire process, guys, is only going to be about $110. And let me break it down for you. So you're going to spend about $5 on envelopes. Okay, so you only need about 100 envelopes. $25 on stamps, and I may be overestimating that for about 100 stamps. And then you're going to have 100 prints. That's about $10. You're going to have you can get yourself 250 business cards for $10 from Vistaprint. And then you can get your skip tracing done for about, those 100 leads, it's going to cost you about $30 if you go through me, or if you use another service. You know, it could be between, 10 cents to $1.50 per lead for skip tracing. So it depends on who you use, guys. But most likely it's going to cost you about $30 or 90 minutes of your actual time. And then, guys, you got gas money, which I estimated to be about $30 and up to about 10 hours of your actual time driving around looking for those 100 properties to add onto the list, guys. So even if I overestimated everything, your total budget would be about $110. So let's just say $150. And maybe up to 20 hours of your time to actually make this strategy work, guys. And that's with cold calling, driving around, skip tracing, printing, preparing, mailing, everything. And yeah, so pretty much the whole process for about $150 and 20 hours of your time, guys. If you really want to be getting deals out here, how bad do you want it? Go ahead, put in that work. You've got the strategies. It's time to start taking action, guys. So this is only the beginning. This is going to be part 1 of a 2-part series, guys. In the next video, I'm going to show you how using $250 or less, guys, you can be getting deals over and over and over again, guys. Wash, rinse, repeat. And the best way that I would spend $250 if that was my budget. So we just spent 110 of those dollars in this video. So if you pumped for this next video, guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification icon so you can be notified when that second video comes out, guys. Subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, so I hope that this content helped you. If it did, like I said, smack that subscribe button now, guys. And until next time, I am out.
Oh, yeah, you know I'ma get it till I'm in the grade. These niggas, they doubted.